Welcome back to another exciting episode of our Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. I'm full of energy because I just did a line of cocaine off a badger's asshole. Oh, I gotta turn the controller on.
He's also full of stupid, as you can see.
I'm firing on all cylinders.
Except the ones that count. Those are all backed up with molten sludge.
And badger butt.
Badger boners?
Yeah, badger boners. I was gonna say badger Klingons, but didn't start with a B. Alright, let's do the sync real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, Michelin's house.
So I think we're capturing to Andy. You know, Andy! Andy! This is sort of the
gay version of Grease.
Yeah, we'll call it lube.
The cool thing is you just have John Travolta starring.
Yeah, right? Like, fucking perfect transition.
Well, now we're gonna get sued by John Travolta.
Hey man, I'm not really gay. I'm bi. I only pitch, I don't catch.
Allegedly starring in a gay porno.
Grease 3, the fucking.
The fuck? So combining Grease, lube, and no wait, not The Shining. What's that one about that girl who gets possessed?
What?
The girl who gets possessed by the demon. She vomits split pea soup everywhere.
You keep saying it and slurring it in such a way. You know the one where the gorilla gets possessed. I'm like King Kong.
Oh, now I want to see that movie. Gorilla getting possessed? That'd be good. Is they really slurring girl that much? I'll have to hear it.
Yeah, the girl gets possessed, so it just sort of sounds like gorilla.
Sorry, I haven't slept in like 36 hours. Oh,
here's to 40.
Here's to 40. So last time we played, Michelin Man got kidnapped, and I have to get back to the top of the plate to go and rescue her. Because she's been captured by Shinra. Or at least a section of Shinra.
Let me retell it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So, a bundle of tires has been snatched by a competing tire company. And some blonde faggot gets sort of angsty for about 30 minutes. Some black guy shoots his fingers at some helicopters. Then the Death Star blows up, and
wait, what?
Now we're here.
That was perfectly accurate up to Death Star, I think, but pretty close. Can't pass up 10 gil to get full health. If this were me playing, I would run over and farm for a bit to get everybody leveled up, but I think I'll be doing all right. I think a lot of this early stuff's kind of gear dependent, and I'm gonna be stealing a bunch of gear from some enemies up ahead. So
is the Japanese rubbing off on you from playing a Square Enix game?
Get around the street.
I'm sorry, I don't speak gook.
One of the girls I work with at the casino, her name is Owlin, like Shaolin without the sh.
That sounds like Howley.
Oh man, there was a
written in blood.
It's Avalanche.
Avalanche.
No, Avalanche.
I know, Avalanche.
There's this one guy who I work with.
I mean, they say taggers are low in IQ, but that's just ridiculous.
They have to be clean shaven, but there was this one guy who had a hair growing out of his chin that was at least 2 inches long, just all by itself.
One of the spindly things. Yeah,
I was just staring at it my whole shift.
I have the same thing with my nipples.
Oh yeah, me too. I got like no body hair, but I got like 6 nipple hairs.
Yeah, I have more plentiful nipple hair than that, but for the longest time, I think I told the story before, but
you might have.
I just had one singular nipple hair for about a year. And it just got really fucking inordinately long.
That's a good name for a debut album, Singular Nipple Hair.
And so I just called it my nipple beard, even though there's only one nipple hair, and I'm
Nipple
just stroking it constantly in front of my friends and family. And they just
Would you do it while thinking? Let me contemplate that while
I would
stroking.
pull up my shirt and just start stroking. Yeah. I don't. Bernoulli's equation.
I love how quickly we derail with all these things. Gay porno based on Grease called lube. Nipple stroking. Oh, I'm sorry.
Recap for those who have brain damage. Short-term memory loss.
And this is not the Final Fantasy that's based on Star Wars.
For those who do have short-term memory loss, you were watching Final Fantasy VII by a couple of jerks.
Oh, that's right. We did. Well, I kind of did an intro, but I fucked it up.
I'm Spurgle Tannhauser, and to my left...
I'm Drusilla Look.
Right? I think that's how it goes.
That's one of us.
Wasn't there a third member?
We occasionally have a third member, but we haven't really brought them on. They're not nearly as funny as we are. They don't know what to.
Funny.
We'd like to think so, but
is that why we have such a bustling amount of subscribers and views?
Right? Well, every time they hang around, they're always laughing at our conversations. Either that or our faces. So there's something there.
Laughing at us, I think.
So I forgot to go and grab a battery, so I went and grabbed the batteries.
Smoly shit.
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry, Smoly hit.
It's one of those things that if you were playing the game for the first time, you probably came up here and then realized that you had to leave. Because you got to this thing right here. And was just like, what's this? Maybe if I put a battery in. And if you didn't have any batteries, you're like, well, where do I get batteries?
Oh, is that why you went to the shopkeeper?
Yeah.
Looks like one blade of that turbine is broken.
Yep. It's a really shitty battery. It rotates like 3 times and then quits.
That's more than 3 times.
I said like 3 times.
I'm gonna sue you for disenfranchisement.
Disenfranchising? What franchise did I steal? Wait, what does disenfranchisement mean?
It actually means to take voting power away from something.
Oh. So the opposite of opposite? Jesus, I can't fucking talk today.
Opposite of the 1865 Acts.
Well, I was going to say suffrage.
Yeah.
Which is funny because you can convince people to get rid of suffrage.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucker. Sorry, there's a really small platform to stand on and I accidentally ran off of it. Of course you need a battery here too. Let's see if I get this right on the first try.
How the hell are you supposed to tell what the hell you're going to be moving on?
Yeah.
None of this scenery looks like it's interactable.
Yeah, it's a bitch. Yep, fucked it up.
Ugh.
When I played this on the PC, I actually got it on the first try, and then I was so excited I hit the wrong button and jumped right off. Jumped too soon. All right.
Absolutely riveting.
It's going to be even more riveting when I have to steal 6 items later.
Look forward to that. Fast forward your
How did I jump too soon? This is bullshit. Argledy bargledy. The funny thing is this is actually a major part of the speed run that has to be like, there we go. I like how you didn't abuse it too badly. Ah, another good Squaresoft game. Before they became Triangle Hard.
Triangle hard?
Yeah. Opposite of Squaresoft.
Oh, Triangle hard.
Yeah, Triangle Hard. Sorry, I'm all mush-mouthed today. Or would it be Sphere Boner? Oops.
No.
What key is it?
I lost it. The funk's gone.
Not the funk!
No, wait. We got the funk. We got the funk.
We got the funk?
We got the funk.
We got the funk. Just repeat that for an hour.
Gotta get that funk. Ow.
I don't know the rest of the lyrics, I'm sorry.
I think those are the only lyrics. At least that's what the 70s have led me to believe.
And the 70s would never lead anybody astray. Would you see that?
That's why disco is not dead.
Oh, I couldn't get it to repeat. I forgot to point out one of the stupidest lines in the games. It's a shiny golden wire of hope.
Bark.
And then he barks like a dog.
I was thinking more like barks like a turtle, but
Oh,
okay.
barks like a turtle.
They don't have dogs in Ireland.
I've told that story about my brother having pet turtles, haven't I?
Right? Vaguely, I remember.
He had 3 pet tortoises on different occasions.
Tortoises or turtles? Get specific.
He had tortoises. 2 of them ran away. The 3rd one died.
I never understood that. It always seemed like a comedic concept to me. My turtle ran away. Like, you mean it slowly meandered away? Like,
My tortoise is running away. There it goes. We'll
Yeah,
never catch it now.
it sauntered away.
My brother's not the brightest person to ever grace the planet. There's 2 ways to go that I can go through this. If I sneak in quietly, I have to run up 60 flights of stairs. So fuck all that. We're gonna bust on in. Cause I like finger bangs playing. Of course, I'm gonna save first, because who doesn't? It's just smart.
Why the hell is the save spot a question mark?
It's actually a memory card.
That's a memory card?
Yeah. Well, it's like the outline of like the front of one.
I'm gonna have to look at that, because that doesn't look like that at all.
I think like one of the best chances you had was early on. Yeah. See, like it's like a half or
Why would it make it half
like
of
it-
one?
no,
and
no,
then
it's
cut
like a-
out the middle.
it's like a rectangle, but the back part is gone. Like if you plugged in a memory card into a thing, like that's the I don't know. I don't know how to.
No,
explain
it
to
doesn't
you.
look like that at all. It looks like the letter C. For save.
Bang it. Emergency. Gonna need an amber lamp.
Amber lamp. Goddamn budgie. Avalanche.
Avalanche. Just all line up right here in front of them, in front of these terrorists.
We shall persevere. Well, we're violent protesters,
Oh, I see. I was thinking like some
not
sort
the
of.
peaceable type.
I was thinking like some sort of underground railroad is what you're going for.
No, you're like the Black Panthers, except mostly white.
Oh, I see. The mostly white Panthers.
Just call you the
None of us brought a shotgun though.
the Gray Panthers.
The Gray Panthers. The white man's keeping us down. Us gray people down.
That's Gray blobs down. Or
No
the
more-
White Panthers featuring one black man.
The White Panthers and
You
the
gotta
Whalers.
say it the whole way every single goddamn time.
The White Panthers and the Whalers.
Whaler.
Whaler. Jive turkeys. I can't even say it right. It comes out sounding too white.
See, I grew up on the streets of Compton in the hood.
Did you?
I know
really?
how to talk 1930s jive.
You know how to speak the vernacular.
Yeah, it's the lexicon of the average Negroid.
How can you not love that word?
Now, before you guys get all up in arms about me using it, it actually used to be an anthropological term referring to darker-skinned people in the
Like
middle.
Mongoloid or Oriental.
In the middle or south regions of Africa. But as with a lot of words, a lot of people.
They got vilified over time.
Yeah, just because the wrong people were using them.
I can't remember if there's anything actually worth buying here. I like how you're breaking into a place and you can go to the store.
Yeah, it's like breaking into a bank and going to the McDonald's right next door.
It was a good heist, guys. Let's go have a Big
I want
Mac.
cold power cheese. No pickles. A round of fries.
Round of fries for everybody.
Top of the morning.
An Irish cop shows up twirling his baton.
You know,
You boys wouldn't have nothing to do with the bank robbery, would you?
drinking and potatoes go hand in hand for the Irish.
Even better if you can make your drinks out of potatoes.
Around French fries. Yeah, that's why they all their whiskeys are potato based. Raw potatoes and whiskey, that's what the Irish subsist on. Same thing with the Russians, except you just change that to vodka.
Right? Which is potato juice.
I wouldn't say juice, exactly.
Yes.
Freshly squeezed potato in every vodka bottle.
Freshly squeezed potato or your money back.
It'd be so fucking pulpy.
Where the fuck is it?
You can really taste the starch in every gulp.
Ugh. There's a thing I have to read. I can't remember where it is. Is it over here? Hold on. Let me get a closer look. I'm reading a little guide so I don't fuck this up too badly.
Didn't have to do this for Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank isn't over 3 CDs.
Yeah, that's your fault, not mine.
Fair enough.
My mistake.
Oh, that's where it's at. Okay.
Oh yes, the 40th floor, not the 39th, I'm sorry.
No, it's on the first floor. I just goofed it. You done goof. Jesus, how much life does this fucker have? Oh, that much. One of the other things
What?
I relearned is that for you to get limit breaks, you actually have to get a certain number of kills for each individual person. Like, it keeps track as to who kills who. Who kills whom? Whatever. So for Finger Bang to get one of his, you actually have to get a lot of kills with him.
I feel like ripping my face off in boredom.
Well, excuse me. You can always play more guitar.
Let's go back to Ratchet and Clank.
This game has its fans. At least Squaresoft hopes so, as they're coming out with the remake.
Misguided fans, I should say.
I still
I
think-
didn't see Final Fantasy getting its own movie.
let alone 2 of them.
That would just be preposterous.
I love how my sword does 50-some damage. Their machine guns do 6. At least the grenades
You're arguing
do.
with RPG logic.
Can't help it. At least the grenades hurt more. Some good sound effects. What's... If you could put a farting sound effect in any movie, what would you choose?
Oh, we were actually talking about this earlier. I was thinking Schindler's List. Just that one part where he just like could have gotten more out.
Jesus, that one goes on for a while. I was thinking more like a high-pitched squeaker.
No,
Like he's trying to sneak it out in the middle of a speech.
well, that's the joke. Is I could have gotten more out.
Very clever, very clever.
It's sort of interesting the science behind the comedy of farts. It really depends on the context. Because we were
the
discussing.
volume.
Yeah, because we were discussing this about his movie that he suggested was Saving Private Ryan, like the machine guns being replaced with farts. And I said the reason why that wouldn't work is because war is loud and disgusting, as are farts. While Schindler's List, that one part is supposed to be so emotionally striking, so poignant, the correct usage of it, and then it gets interrupted by the wettest, nastiest fart you've ever heard, and it just
I don't know,
sustains.
I've heard a lot of wet, nasty farts.
And it just sustains, you know? It just completely ruins the tone of the movie, and that's what makes it funny.
You get some reaction shots of the rescued people looking on. Just
Yeah.
like, he's still going with this.
I mean, even then, I think fart humor is almost always juvenile, but there are ways where you can shape it up to be
more funny.
As long as Spielberg's behind it.
Yeah, right.
Know that fart sound? Oh, my idea. Spielberg's a genius.
That was my fart. Like there's just that big fucking pillar right in the way obstructing your view.
I didn't even notice. That's how unobtrusive it is.
Like how he missed a grenade somehow. The one thing that shouldn't miss.
From 3 feet away, no less.
Yeah, because he takes like 5 steps to fucking throw that thing. You don't even see the explosion go off.
Nope. That's how bad it missed. He threw it out the fucking window. Just rained it on the people running away from the building.
Oh god. Is that a rock falling? Boom!
It's an odd-looking rock.
Actually, could try and catch it. So what? You just have to go up this elevator and you just get met with a different mob each floor?
It's random chance. I think this has something I need to steal.
How is he able to move?
Teleportation powers. He's like coming up out of the ground.
I know, but you don't see that hole anywhere else.
Yeah, it pops up when he
Yeah!
pops up.
It disappears and reappears. Why don't they just keep 3 holes in front of each character and then have him pop it out of those?
Too much animation. Nope, it didn't
That's
have
not
anything
too
good.
much animation. That's the
Wait.
exact same amount of animation.
Wait, he disappeared. He actually left the combat zone.
What, does that never happen?
I normally killed him too fast. There we go. What? Oh, okay, there he goes. Normally I just kill him too fast. I thought this guy had something. Apparently I'm wrong. I mean, he had an echo screen, but whoop you fucking do. All that does is cure silence. I wonder what that's named after. Is there something in Japan where you can't talk and they need something to bring it back? I don't know.
I'm not following. Isn't silence just mean you can't cast spells,
Right, right. No, I was talking about like I get silence. That makes sense. I mean the item to repair it is an echo screen. I don't know. The Phoenix stuff, that makes sense outside of the universe. I'm curious about what in universe makes the echo screen make sense. Because the other stuff that you can use are like tranquilizers and well, okay, that fixed itself. When they spin around like that, they're confused and can attack friendly targets.
Somebody attacked himself.
He attacked himself and
Oh god, it's Pokemon all over again.
He broke himself out of the... Well, in this game, if you attack yourself, you break yourself out of the confusion. So.
Oh, that should fucking happen. That's what I hate about Pokemon, especially Gen 1.
Oh, yeah, confusion,
oh god,
right?
you go into a fucking cave and then it just... Every
Zubats!
single Zubat and Golbat cast Confuse Ray, the first thing they do.
Isn't that like all they have? There's a couple of them, I thought that was their only move. Okay, this is one of the things I have to steal from.
No, I think they have shit like Wing Attack or at least Tackle or something.
Gotcha.
They gotta have, or Leech Life, they gotta have something to attack, obviously.
I think they have Leech Life.
They're not like Metapods.
Meta. Which can have Tackle if you level it up, if you don't catch it out right.
Yeah.
These are called Moth Slashers. I don't know why.
That's actually what they use to kill moths. In this.
Giant fucking robot with rotating blades.
Yeah, like fucking 500,000 times the size of a moth.
Our moth killing budget is way overpriced. Who's bringing
the
in
CEO
billions?
just really fucking hates moths. What can I say? Ruined one of his favorite dresses.
Was that dress worth $1 billion?
2 billion, actually.
2 billion. It's a fancy dress.
Made from the skin of the Queen of England herself.
Oh God. So there's one, I would hope.
Only one in existence.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
actually, the Queen of England was a very fat bitch. They made at least 15.
God. I'm sorry, English people. We didn't mean to make fun of your fat queen.
I meant to.
I didn't mean to make fun of your fat queen.
Fucking bring it. You
Wait.
can make fun of my ruler all you want.
Well, that's because we usually
And he's
hire-
an easy target because he's black.
Yeah, we got that fucking down pat.
Yeah, right?
Let's call him Negroid.
Hey.
That is our word.
Like, only black anthropologists can actually use it.
limit breaks all around.
I was about to say, it said finger bang limit break.
Right, because he got his.
Just got his,
Yeah, he got his right as she started hers.
Well, there's that same bullshit you were talking about in Ratchet and Clank. Why is firework on these robots, huh? Huh?
Because there's people.
Huh?
Because there's people inside. Because they're not. Really, they're not robots. They're animatronic suits. So there's people inside. See? These are the people who look weird as shit.
Those are people?
Yes, those are people.
They're like demonic robot nymphs or some shit.
It's a good name for a band.
I think you say that like basically every single weird term I come up with.
That's a good name for a band. No.
Weird term that I come up with.
Some weird term.
I've heard worse.
Yeah, who ever heard of the Whalers?
Jeffrey Dahmer's Spurgle-tastic Voyage. Featuring Spurgle.
So full of myself, I have to include my name in there twice.
Hey, you don't get front billing like Jeffrey Dahmer does.
Fair enough. Live from beyond the grave, here to sing a song just for you. It's the dumpster.
Rooting blood.
He'll skull fuck a corpse right here on stage.
He like gets semi-hard. I'll finish myself later.
Aging serial killer rock star. So this is gonna be. This section's not gonna be too exciting. I'm sorry about this.
I don't think that guard thinks so either.
Right? He's doing what our
Or
audience
that, or
is
he's
doing.
just really agreeing with what we're saying.
He's
Yes.
he's trying to practice self-fellatio. He's not too
Yes.
good at it.
You gotta snap your neck harder, babe.
You also have to not wear pants, usually. I'm sorry.
It's sort of like, you know, an ostrich digging a worm out of the dirt.
Yeah. I'm sorry about this next section. I'm sure I'll fuck it up at least a few times. I got you, buddy! I'll take one for the team!
What would a movie about a possessed gorilla even be called? The Exorcism of Mr. Bojangles.
Got it in one. I was thinking something like with Coco in the title. It's the most famous gorilla.
Right.
Coco goes bananas.
I don't think anyone would understand what that meant. They're just like, oh, is this just a gorilla shit throwing video or something?
Instructional video?
2 hours of gorilla shit throwing action.
The way you said it, I was thinking like an instructional video. We gotta take this video
Place
down
your
to the
hand underneath the gorilla's ass cheeks.
Feed the gorilla soupy gruel.
For that extra moisture. Much like snow, pat it back and forth.
Have to make a whole new video for this.
Ball. I'm trying to think of like I can't think of that many movies that are about possession. I'm trying to like make a pun based off of a movie title, you know?
Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Well, that's what I did with the Exorcism of Mr. Bojangles.
Oh, I see. Already done.
It's been done.
Just The Exorcist? The Gorillacist? Too simple.
It's Jane Goodall and like something to do with her, I guess.
Oh, this is another part where I gotta... So normally you have to run around and take a look at all these different things to figure out what the secret code is. But I'm going to teach all of you a little trick that you can also find on the internet in a much more easier text-based version. But why do that when I can say it out loud? me scroll through here. I mean, let me drum up this information I keep in my brain.
The world's worst middleman, everyone.
So first you just have to go up to this room. This is the Space Development Research Library. And you want to check the file on the left of this middle shelf. Right here. Break down the soldiers by class. So if it's economic report space dev program, the password is best. If it's results of failed space mission, it's king. If it's breakdown of soldier members by class, like in this case, the password's going to be bomb. If it's new plans for urban planning, wait, that's weird. What? It's Mako or Mako, however you pronounce it. So I'm going to go tell the guy bomb because I want to make sure I get this right on the first try. It's how you get the best item, which is elemental materia. He's a mayor who has no power. He's just a figurehead, like most government positions.
Harvard word.
What? Which word? Figurehead?
Yes, just like the Pope. I've said too much.
He wasn't even Catholic. Yay! Bomb! Oh, also I get a key card. Yay!
So what is elemental material?
Okay, so to explain this, you notice how on different equipment there's this little thing that connects the two of them? And on these other ones here, there's just one by itself?
Yes!
So if I take the elemental materia and I attach it to fire, and I have it on his weapon, what'll happen now is when he attacks, it'll add a fire element to his attack. I think it'll show.
Terrific!
Is it? Yeah, see, you notice here, everything else is gray, but fire is lit up. So now what'll happen is that if I attack someone who's weak to fire, it'll do extra damage.
Spectacular!
I think what I want to do is do lightning for here. So I'll go ahead and do that.
Oh, that pleases the OCD in me so much.
What?
The fact that your gil is exactly 14,000.
Right? Okay, who's got lightning? Who's got lightning? You've got lightning. Yes, we do. I've got lightning. How about you? Lightning and fire. And I didn't double up. Cool.
Gonna take me for a ride.
You're right, it is exactly 14,000. What are the odds?
Gonna take me for a ride.
Okay, and that's all you gotta do on this floor. One of the alternatives, you can spend a shitload of money talking to this guy. He'll give you hints, but don't do that. It's a waste of money. So don't do it. It's a waste of money. And then this floor, you have to try to open the... Oops. You want to stay on that floor. You have to guess... You can only open 3 doors, and you have to try to guess which ones you want to open to get 3 different items. So come here. Verifying key card. Okay. Wait, do I have to activate it? Can't remember. Yeah. Where's that music coming from?
I don't know.
It's not your
Some
brother.
ghetto blaster.
It's not your brother playing the piano, thank goodness.
Yeah. If there's a bottle in your head, sir.
I think it's this door? Yeah. And then you come down here, grab this, and then you can climb up into the air duct. Gazoon height. Just love how well they did this. There's this weird control scheme where you get to a lockout point. I'll point it out where it should like snap into place. There. You have to pick a new direction to walk in or crawl in. It threw me off like the first couple of times I did it, where I kept trying to move it like as it locked in and just like, why am I standing still? And then over here, and then you open this door. And there you go. You get all 3 items. I have to be informative because there's just nothing going on.
That's the problem. This is so fucking boring.
Well, I did warn everybody quite a few times. I swear more fights are coming. And then you trade the items in.
So did you find this fun as a kid?
Like,
Did you find this part specifically?
I did because it was challenging to my brain.
Because it just doesn't seem fun to me.
Mm.
But I guess we're just wired differently.
It's problem solving, which I enjoy. So now I got another all materia, which is the main thing that you want to get. I also got something which is kind of worthless at the moment, called 4 slots. You can equip 4 different materia, but I don't really have enough materia to justify it, so not gonna worry about it. But should I give all to somebody else? I think I will want to get another carbon bangle. You sound so enthralled. Here's a poop joke coming up. Did I get your motor running?
Putt. Putt. Putt.
At least a little bit.
It's just sort of like got an engine on life support.
A 1cc engine. I want to see a dude fucking deck a candy machine. I fucked it up. Now look at my gill. Horrible. Can you imagine a vending machine costing $250? I'm guessing its gill is supposed to represent Zenny. Or yen, sorry. Not Zenny. Zenny's another...
250 yenny moos.
Yenny moves. Go ahead and do a quick save.
That's not a quick save, that's a slow one.
I can't make the memory card pop up faster. See, it has to load. Everything has to load.
This is a PS3, this is the power of the cell. Everything should be lightning fast. That's what I was promised.
Lightning fast? The speed of light? You want a video game system that runs at the speed of light?
Preferably. Or faster.
Or faster. A gaming system so fast it ignores laws of science.
Now that is a tagline. That's how you advertise.
Right? Our gaming system's not bound by physics. It reshapes physics.
It defies the laws of man.
Oh, so this is somebody's best weapon in the game, but you can't pick it up yet because you don't know who they are.
That's stupid.
Well, you come back here later and do all the same quests again. Yay!
Gaggeth me with a spoon.
Kidding, of course.
I
think I have.
So is that a gym, I guess?
Yeah.
Some sort of exercise parlor, as it were.
Yeah. For the employees. Oops. I don't even know I can get into fights on this level. But these aren't the guys I can steal from. Well, I can, but not the items I want.
Donk.
Oh, great. Now he's just going to start randomly attacking people.
That seems like something I would do if I was able to control one of the characters.
So if you remember, I was doing about 50-some damage before. Now that I put lightning on his weapon, I'm doing about 120. Because these guys are weak to lightning.
Now we're cooking with some sort of chemical.
Lightning!
Lightning.
Oops. Oh, shit.
Nice, you attacked yourself.
Yep. There we go, he attacked himself. Knocked himself out of it.
Going swimmingly.
Isn't it just? Oh, I thought he was going to disappear again.
Oh,
son of a bitch. Now, thankfully, nobody's weak to lightning. There you go. Good job. Cloud gets it in the first try. I mean, Omniphalus.
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 I mean, if I was confused in a battle, I wouldn't just start firing my weapon. You know? Yeah, just imagine if you got clonked in the head, like in a war zone. Yeah, I mean, start pulling on my trigger furiously. Right next to all of my cohorts.
Blast away! Frank, what the fuck are you doing? I'm confused.
The fuck is that even supposed to mean?
I got hit on the head.
I got bonked.
Technical military term. Bonked.
It's probably an acronym for some shit.
I don't doubt it. This one's...
Bonked on noggin kindly.
I like that it contains itself.
Yeah, right? I love those kinds of acronyms.
Self-recursive.
Is that what it is?
Well, I think it's just recursive. I think making it self-recursive is self-recursive.
That's meta.
This is another one of those, you place it, which opens up a random box, which then you have to go and pick up.
The box.
And you can only do one at a time, because hooray, hurrah.
Kaloo Kalay.
The Vorpal Blade goes Snicker Snack?
So tedious.
Only 8 more times!
You serious?
Now it's 2, I think.
That's still ridiculous.
It's all the parts, man. The parts.
This is resembling one of those old Microsoft maze games. You're like, get the key for this door. Now you can go through this door. Now you get the key for the other door. And then it just goes on.
What the fuck is this thing doing here? I gotta steal from this fucker.
The electric eel.
Sword dance. Couldn't steal anything. Great. Nice little... Is that a blood stain on its head?
It's a Metal Gyarados.
No Gyarados. Steelix?
Yes,
No,
it does look like a Steelix and a Gyarados fucked. Steelados?
Steelados. Giladix.
Giladix. They just mean money dicks in this universe.
It's the money dick monster.
Ah, run away!
Milk it gently.
You don't always have to fuck her hard. In fact, sometimes that's not right to do. Sometimes you gotta make some love and fucking give us some smooches too.
Smooches.
Such a weird attack animation.
Just jams his head.
And it's just sort of like triggering some of my Freudian complexes.
Must touch winner.
My father used to dick me just like that. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
And a rotating saw blade in his pants?
Sex was never fun.
Sorry, Chief.
Sorry, Chief.
Whenever I go back on shift at work, I always refer to the head guy as Coach.
Put me in, Coach! Put me in!
Pretty much. Where are you sending me today, Coach? I'm just looking. I think everyone's kind of accepted I'm a bit nutty.
I want to play left field today.
Pull me out of the paint, Coach.
Or you just refer to some esoteric position from like cricket or something. I want to play left wanker.
Left wanker.
I don't know what fucking positions there are in cricket.
I only know bowler.
Bowler?
Yeah.
Is that the pitcher?
No, he's the bowler.
Of course. He
yes.
bowls things.
Yeah, he bowls the bowling ball. The cricket? And I know parts of it, like the wicket.
The wicket.
Yeah, the wicket.
There's something going wrong. You must wake up.
That's exactly what they play at cricket matches. All that and it. All
They like actually hired Devo to do a remix of the song just for cricket matches. It's like that's the crazy train of sporting events in Britain. Fucking Devo.
Oh look! Did I get right back on it again? Look at that! Twice in one go.
Hey.
Now I can only get in increments of 1,000.
My scrotum is no longer flaccid.
Wait, you get a hard scrotum?
You don't?
Eh. I mean, it moves a bit. It becomes a
It undulates.
I almost said it becomes a slightly less wrinkly. I don't know why I would decided to go Italian when describing my wiener.
A slightly less wrinkly.
Just a little bit. It is
One for the money, two for the show.
my scrotum is a, how do you say, al dente.
But don't bite. It hurts.
Just a little nibble for taste. Appropriate firmness.
He's basically doing a just stereotypical Mario accent. Thank you for playing my game.
Extenze Scroto would be a good name for a band.
Of course it would.
That was easy enough. Who knew robots were weak to electricity? They're cold.
It just sort of seems like the
Just going nuts on
yeah,
the keyboard.
kid just going nuts on a keyboard his first time finding it.
Can't go wrong if I push all the keys.
That's right, kid. That's what I remember hearing from that one Simpsons commentary was that the animators fucked up that one Marge in the Monorail sequence
Oh, yeah?
for Phil Hartman's character playing the piano. And so they had the composer just make like gobbledygook notes.
Oh, the dun, dun,
yeah,
dun,
just
dun.
to match what was actually playing on the keys. And so it
Wow.
just sort of sounds off.
Right. It's all flat.
Yeah.
So if you talk to some people, they mention that the meeting room has a weird smell. You can
Because
come
it's
in.
right next to the toilets.
Well, there's
Oh,
a
you get a
vent.
shit.
No, well, I mean, there's a vent above a toilet, and the vent goes to the meeting room.
Smells like asses in here.
Smells like a mean deuce. Mean deuce sounds like.
Oh, God.
My dad played bass for Mean Deuce.
That was the preliminary band for Ace of
Base.
Base.
We're Mean Deuce. We're from Switzerland, y'all.
Yeah. That's how all Swiss sound. We're from the Switzerland. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they sound completely different when they sing. Oh man, I love ABBA so much.
You have horrible taste in music. Too.
How can you not love Man After Midnight? Or Gimme Gimme Gimme?
Very easily. By having taste.
Gimme Gimme a Man After Midnight.
Is that man human?
Yeah,
Like
he's
an
a
alien undercover.
right. He's a scientist
This
with a Cro-Magnon forehead.
those eyebrow tits.
He has testicles on his forehead, with glasses on the front of them.
Forehead jubblies.
Oh baby, swing him round, dip him down, put him in the soup. Man, we're. She's finally catching on. Either that or we forgot to shower.
Been showered for like 3 years.
They haven't been
New
invented.
phylums of bacteria are growing on your asshole. Oh, something stinks. How did it go from that to that? 3
yeah,
people were able to
the
crowd
gay-
around that vent.
Hammer space vent.
Ah, yes.
And so as not to confuse anybody, let's give it a flush.
The perfect crime.
I wasn't pooping at all.
I was peeing. Oh!
So now I have to follow him.
There's a special circle in hell for those people that piss on the public toilet
Oh
seats.
God, that happened to me at the casino. I walked up to the first one, covered in piss. I walk up to the next one, somebody just shit all over the bowl.
At a casino? It's
At a
supposed to be a
casino.
ritzy place, I thought.
Right? You would think. I mean,
Can you imagine that? Going to like the Caesar's Palace and then just
just shit.
feces smeared all over the toilet seat?
Ugh. I'm like, well, it's 2 out of 3. Let's go for door number 3. And door number 3 just had a bunch of piss on the floor.
And
So
a
I was
goat.
like, meh, this'll have to do.
That will do, donkey.
Okay, here's the section where I gotta steal a bunch of shit. So
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
sorry.
just don't understand it. There's urinals. Use the fucking urinals. If you want your
Right?
privacy, don't urinate in a public
piss all-
bathroom.
Don't piss all over the seat. Don't piss
yeah,
all
at
over
least
the
lift
floor.
it up, you know? You
Right?
lazy fucks. Go to hell.
Ugh. I only piss on the toilet seats like, what, 2 out of 3 times tops?
You can only piss on the toilet seats at home. I'm a horrible roommate.
That kind of shit is expected at home. That's where I live.
What are you doing?
I have to get into a... This is where I can steal the stuff I was talking about. I should run into... Yeah, these guys again.
Time to check out.
Let's hope I get lucky. Captain Exposition.
Have I ever told you about the time I met Roy Harryhausen? Ray Harryhausen's brother?
What did he do?
I can't remember.
So not.
What
Not
are we
amazing.
talking about?
Roy Harryhausen?
Oh, yes, Ray Harryhausen. Roy Harryhausen's brother. Have I told you about how he was Roy Harryhausen's brother?
4 times now, I think.
What are we talking about?
Muppets.
Oh, yes, Muppets. Have I ever told you how the Muppets were the brother of Ray Harryhausen?
I like this gag. Really feeling it. And of all the different old female voices you've done, it's by far my favorite.
How do we know it's female?
This is the cadence.
Oh, there's the G-spot.
Well, there's the giveaway, unless it's...
The male G-spot.
There's my prostate. Real easy to hit. I'm so old. Nice and enlarged.
Nice and enlarged and low-hanging. Bulging right out where it shouldn't be.
It hurts to poop.
We just... I love old people that just say shit like that. How you doing today, Grandpa? It hurts to shit. Oh, that's good.
I haven't been able to wear jeans in 40 years.
I didn't know you were such a jeans aficionado, Grandpa.
I'm not. I haven't worn them for 40 years.
It's got some weird recursive logic, but it sells.
I have to wear shorts. You know, hurts so much to poop, it usually just falls out at the weirdest times.
What the fuck is this thing? Leave it once.
The
Warning
vending
board.
machine.
Ooh, can I steal panties? Nothing to steal. Well, that makes that easy. It's a vending machine that vends guns.
Oh, so you the Somalian vending machine?
And it's immune to lightning? When does that ever happen?
Look how you run right into it, just clip right through its bottom.
I don't know if I've ever seen this enemy before. What if it drops anything neat?
Obviously not if you can't steal anything.
No, that's not necessarily true. Sometimes things can drop stuff that you can't steal from them.
Oh god, that would make farming this annoying.
Even worse, if you steal from an enemy, they won't drop other items.
I see.
So if you're trying to farm a certain item, you can't steal from them. You just have to kill them and hope. Nothing interesting. I've never seen that enemy here before.
I shall Google it.
Warning board. Final Fantasy VII. It drops the ultimate weapon for... No!
Can only encounter it once.
There we go. Fucking finally.
Oh yeah, like now we're cooking. The warning board is an enemy from Final Fantasy VII.
Woo!
Yeah, we're getting somewhere.
Tell me more.
Tell me more. Yeah, drops nothing.
So it's pretty much just worthless to run into.
Yeah, it's immune to a lot of different things though for some reason.
Because it's just a board.
A board.
A board.
But it apparently calls other enemies after a while.
Really?
If he has a lance, why is he throwing swords at you?
It's actually a sword.
That's a sword? Looks like a lance.
It does.
Mighty metal penis. What's the name of these guys? We'll wiki them and see if they're actually lances.
Soldier third. Riveting. There we go. The hard edge. Giggity. Does not say whether or not it's a sword because you steal the sword from them even though they still keep using it.
Whatever.
There we go. I'm all done in this section now. Damn. Fire really hurts these fuckers.
Because if they're made out of flesh or something.
Hmm.
See, there's that stupid pole.
Oh, right. I didn't see it before.
How have you not see that?
It also showed up at the beginning of
Yeah.
their celebration. Just, I don't know. My brain just blurs it out. I don't see what I don't want to see. All
Such
right.
as nudity.
No, I want to see nudity. There should be a save point up here after they have a discussion. I said exposition. Quack, 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 quack. Quick, hide behind these crates. Okay, or don't hide behind the crate. Well, I guess it's behind from that guy's perspective.
How do you not know this? You just played through this.
That was a while ago. I've
It
already
was like over like 3 days ago.
No, it was longer than that. And I already moved past this section. I try to get out of Midgar as fast as I can.
What a freak.
It's so unsettling watching him just climb out of me.
It's unsettling to figure out what the fuck that is. All I can tell, it has a lion's tail. It's like an Alakazam fucked a goat or something.
Go to Kazam! Alakagoat. Alakazote? Doesn't quite ring as the same.
Chimera.
Hey, look. Plot points. Boobies!
That's a breast? What is an
With
eyeball?
an eyeball
made?
on it and no head,
This is disturbing.
right? What makes breasts more attractive than an eyeball? Right
I
smack
wanted
dab-
nipples! Nipples!
Too bad you get eyeballs.
Fun bags. Show me your nipples. Quick.
I need to see a normal wreck. For the love of God. This whole
Where
thing's-
it's pound sign head.
There's actually a word when you use symbols like that to replace swear words. I can't remember what it's called though.
Fernagle.
Yes, finagle. So are we right around the hour mark?
Little pass.
Okay. So as boring as that one was, you got to watch me sneak past and learn maybe a few tips that you
Sweet
might have already
merciful
learned.
Christ, yes.
There you go, folks. That's how you do the first half
Hello!
of the Shinra building. Just kidding. There's only a little bit further to go, so we should be out of Midgar by the next time we play. Hope you all enjoyed watching this heavily edited episode.
Sewed.
Have a good night, folks.
I want my money back.